who's going to have the guts to say it, man. Ja Morant might listen. You remember those kids who were like in high school, they had to have like, helmets on and ride buses with like only 5 or 7 kids in it and always get taken out to class at opportune times to learn differently. I'm beginning to think that Ja Morant may be one of those kids. This brother, after being air gun man, has decided to do something brand new, and that is throw a grenade, an imaginary grenade in the crowd and cover his ears for the bomb explosion after shooting a 3. Yes, he stooped to new lows, and you would think after getting fined $75,000, after being suspended for damn near a whole season a few years back, you would kind of think that maybe I should chill. Maybe I should just relax. Maybe I should just do something else. There's many other things and other ways to celebrate. And I do agree with kind of embracing the villain role, but not going too far with it. And you're starting to go too far. You're starting to just, I used to shoot you a lot of bail, bro. But now it's like, you're an idiot. There's no other way to put it. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I'm just kind of flabbergasted. And then I look at, your entourage, your team. Your father wants to be your brother. And that's probably one of the biggest problems. Your father wants to be cool. He wants to look like Usher. He wants to be on the sidelines and live out his thug life dreams as well, chopping it up with the money back Yos of the world and the Yo Gottis. I think he's getting real engulfed in the idea that he is, living a rapper lifestyle. And, this is going to really interrupt your bag, brother. I'm just lost for words, to be honest. And the thing is, you've been balling lately. You've been doing your thing. Even in the loss to the Golden State Warriors, dropping 36, you've been putting up numbers lately. And that should be what we're talking about. But yet, we're talking about you throwing air bombs into the crowd. You hit the 3. That was enough. And look, I love having players having emotion, being able to celebrate, I like the taunting. I love it. Given the path you already laid out and the things you have done in the past, you got to leave well enough alone. And I know it's frustrating to have to, be on pins and needles, to have to clean up your image and all that kind of stuff. And maybe that first night against the Golden State Warriors when you did the air guns, maybe that was just something like, okay, yeah, I was in the heat of the moment and I did what I did. Cool. But then you did it again like 2 nights later, and then now you have a bomb. So that means you're intentional about doing this stuff now. See, at first, in the heat of the emotion of the game, you putting out the air guns, it kind of makes sense. It's like, all right, cool. That's, if anybody else did that, they probably wouldn't have, got fined. But it's you, and, it's you. And you're probably part of the Rifle Association, or NRA, of the NBA. And it's just not smart, man. Like, who are your mentors? Who is telling you, who is trying to keep you on the right path? Honestly, who's in your corner giving you some good advice? You need a mentor, okay, bro? You really need a mentor. I'm starting to think your IQ is sub 100. It's got to be sub 100, all right? And if it is that, you get a pass. You get a pass, because we shouldn't expect that much of you. We should not expect that much of you if you got a sub 100 IQ. It is what it is, bro. So, man, Ja, let the basketball do the talking. Still play with that raw emotion that we love. But, man, clean up the act, bro. Get your money. Don't mess up the bag trying to be tough and trying to go against the grain so much, Because you are a role model, whether you like it or not. That's the role you've been put in, just by being a star, You don't want to lose sponsorships. You don't want to lose contracts and more avenues of creating generational wealth. You just don't want to do that. But who am I to tell you anything, right? It's your boy Carl Anthony for Deuce Season Hoops. Somebody go get Ja. All right, peace.